Simon is up next, and he's not going to break anything. I'm having a good word here. Folks, give it up for Simon.
All right. So, as promised, I'm going to read a clean limerick. When I walked in, Nick said today seems like a good day for limericks, and I didn't have a limerick on me. Last time I wrote a limerick was in the 4th grade. I won a contest for a limerick for St. Patrick's Day. It was about dentistry or something like that. I don't know where it is. My parents probably have the newspaper where it's printed in. But I wrote a limerick when I sat down, and I'm going to read that to you guys now. This is called, wow, I don't even know what, I can't even read my writing. It's called Loses. It's a limerick. If I were to try it again, what would you say? I had lost my head? What else could I gain by losing my brain? I'd rather lose my soul instead. That was my attempt at a limerick. Sorry. All right. Now I'm going to read some other poems that I wrote last week. If you like my words, or even if you don't like my words, I have things I'm giving away, like pamphlets with poetry in them, so they each have 5 or 6 poems. Those are poems from January and February. These are poems from last week that I'm going to read now, in no specific order. The first one is called Tension. Tension. Suspicions make us stronger, right? They make us question intentions, within as well as without. Intentions are tense, too. I fall into suspended reality. Then I think about love and hate, past and present, forever and never. Nothing to do but to ask. Perceiving time, it's a funny thing. Time, it varies so much. Perception, yet it's always there, consistent. Illusions live on, deceitful. We are past ourselves, regrettable. The beginning was once, but never again. It never came back once it departed, split ways with infinity. The beginning ended once, but it didn't stop. The things that started, they kept going, flowing forward. Tension. Thank you. These are kind of rambling, I don't know. This next one's called Predictions. Predictions. What if I did? Does that mean I didn't any other time or way? Nothing could be further from the truth untold. Nothing could be further from the lies we've told. What if we all did? Would that make a difference? If one was there to be made, if there was one to be made, we don't really care as a collective. Life is much more than moving forward. Is that what they meant by being present? It seems harder than it seems. Now is a sure thing, nothing else is, not even the past, as it lies cold and broken on the floor. Predictions. Thanks. All right, I have one more. So I wrote this one, I'll tell you a little bit about this one. It's been foggy for the past couple of mornings and nights and forever. So it seems like spring is here. This one is about the weather over the past couple of days. Did anybody try to watch the blood moon the other night? Did anybody try to watch the blood moon on Thursday? Did you actually see it?
Oh.
All right. It wasn't too late, it just wasn't there because there were clouds in front of it. So this is partially about that. It's called Misty Senses. Can't say I didn't try, despite the cloud cover. I was still there. It didn't show, but I know it was there too, hidden behind the darkness. Let's see if I can, from the top. Too much for so much for too much, so much for too little. So much for just enough. Who knew what would happen before we were done? At least I stayed on my feet this time. I still feel yesterday's ground. It was harder before the rain fell. It's not done, but it's not raining anymore. One day closer, one day further away. 2 times in the past week, celestial bodies have hidden from me. That's the feeling you get when you know someone's there, just beyond your senses. It's usually a problem of the mind, I try not to base it all on foggy past experiences. Sometimes that is all you have, knowing now what you knew then. Trusting in the patterns, trusting in the science, trusting in the math. Misty senses. Thanks, guys. And if you like my words, or even if you just want to read a few more, I do have some things I'm giving away. They are pamphlets of poetry, so help yourself.
All right. Are these different ones or the same ones? I still have mine at home.
Oh.
Good for signing